raged in the south and the rangers of the north were absent, brigands and ruffians took an opportunity to wrest control of Bree.
Well, good afternoon, YouTube. How's everyone doing? And happy 19th anniversary to Lord of the Rings Online. Boy, what a trip. Oh, don't mind me. We're just dressing this Medrielle up because we got her a brand new outfit. Not from the festival itself, mind you. I will show you where that's at. I am trying to figure out what color I want this thing to be. Let's see, what about that? Ooh, that looks very fancy. I'm liking that twilight purple. I'm definitely liking that twilight purple with this. And it brings out the gold trim very well too. I think we have a winner. So let me go ahead and find my bag. Oh my god, it's somewhere in here. It's a hot mess, but okay. We'll put that there. Now I need to dye that. Okay. And close my bag and reopen it. Now we need to find the matching shawl, which is Rivendell shoulder wrap. Then we can dye that. Close the bag again. Put the dye back. Close that. Close that. Close the dressing room. Now I can put that on her. All right. The dignified. It is called the Dignified Rivendell robe. There we go. Well, that does look very dignified on her, doesn't it? Well, we're going to put it on her. So, let's see what she looks like, shall we? It kind of clips through the hair a little bit. Oh well. I can't believe we can finally wear the dress that we've seen all the female elves running around wearing. I mean, it's only been 19 years now, and we are finally getting that outfit. I'm like, yay! Oh, let's see. Come on. Give me some light. Oh, yeah. I like that. That looks very good on her. Perfect. So, I got that from this lady here.
Are you looking for something, friend?
And here's the Rivendell shoulder wrap. It took 2,000 figments of splendor for the shoulder piece. And then there's an elegant Rivendell robe and the dignified. I chose the dignified. So that's what the elegant one looks like. Which I think that one would suit a male character model much better. And the dignified, which is what she's wearing, suits a female much better. But yeah, the robe cost 4,000 figments. So this outfit altogether was 6,000 figments. Well, it'll be a while before she has any figments to spend again. Because that was a heck of expensive, but it was so worth it. Just look at her. That really does look nice on her. Alright. Now, we're supposed to be doing festival things. But I guess getting dressed for the festival is the first step. Let's talk to this gentleman here.
Greetings, traveler.
Let's see what he has to offer. Oh, and by the way, I will try to be putting tags on the stream later, but right now, YouTube doesn't seem to be letting me. Oh, well, good afternoon, Storamai, and thank you. It does look good. Like I said, it's only been 19 years we've been waiting to get that outfit. We finally got it. So this year we have a tome of the Ginger Murai herding dog. Okay, so that's a pet dog that you can have with you. It costs 50 anniversary tokens, or if you're lazy, you can spend 30 mithril coins on it. We have a tome of the Dusky Parrot. Oh no, that looks more like a bat from a distance than a parrot. Yeah, if it was more colorful, I'd probably get that from Miss Marceline. But also 50 anniversary tokens or 30 mithril coins if you're lazy. And then there's a tome of the brown jerboa, which kind of is like a mouse type creature, but it's also like a miniature kangaroo type creature. I'm not sure how to describe that animal. And that one takes steel tokens. So if I find enough steel tokens, we could get it, or if we're lazy, mithril coins. Housing, we have red rose hedges and white rose hedges, which take 40 steel tokens apiece. So obviously housing like cattails. Now these are all considered fence items. There's a quintessential ranger steed. We will see if we can take a look at that. And of course the cosmetic for the war steed. And let's see, how much would it cost to get the cosmetic? 60, so we don't have quite enough anniversary tokens. We could get them easily enough. Then there's the quintessential Rangers set. So let's see what that looks like. So that's what that would look like on her. Okay, she looks like the elf version of Robin Hood. I'm just saying. Not a fan. Probably would look pretty good on a male character, though. Then we have a quintessential bar, which is a furniture item. Bar stool to go with the bar, of course. Something I might consider for Miss Pistola. And a quintessential Rangers painting, which I think I want to get. Quintessential Rangers pack. That's what that looks like. Also looks like something. Actually, that looks like a Vormern item. I might have to dig Vormern out, bring him to the festival, and get him that. And then there's a quintessential fawn. There's a lot of quintessential items. I don't know why quintessential was the word they chose this year, but it was. So that's the new stuff. Alright. Nice. Not bad. Oh, wait. Is this the horse? Okay, so this is the quintessential Ranger steed. I will admit, I like that. I think that looks very good. So definitely want the horse steed cosmetics. Might even want the horse itself. We got some fireworks, which we're not using. 16-year gift box. Because while I have been playing for 17 years, I kind of started in between the 16th and 17th anniversary festival, so I'm a year behind on my gifts. What am I getting this time? A 16-year frame, okay. Incandescent lightning fireworks. Okay, and that's a bauble skill. So I need to... I don't need to equip it because it actually equipped it already. Okay. See what that looks like. roll out so we can actually get a look. And I don't know why they started calling emotes bauble skills, but that's the whole thing. I see why they call them iridescent. Oh, that's the prettiest fireworks I've seen in the game. I like that. That's, I think, going to be my favorite. Let's back up. We're getting a double display because that guy did it too. Almost exactly timed it. Nice. I like those. I very much like those. Alright. Enough tinkering around.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Oh, wait. Before I start, where do I get... Oh, I know where I get the daily at. I guess I should at least pick this quest up.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Oh, and this one is for opening envelopes that we catch. This one starts that, the gift route, which we're actually not going to start here. We're going to start somewhere else. A lot of people here today. Because, of course, the start of the festival always brings people in. You know, congratulations to Lord of the Rings Online for being around for 19 years. It was a little touch and go for a while. When Turbine was kind of going under. So, thank you to Standing Stone Games for stepping up.
Could I take a moment of your time?
And acquiring the IP. Yeah, it's kind of a funny thing. I've been playing the game for, like I said, just about 17 years now. From, I would almost hazard year one of me playing the game. There were people constantly saying, oh, the game's losing players, the game's dying, it's not going to last the year. So on.
What can I do for you?
So far. And yet, here we are in 2026, and the game has managed to prove everybody wrong. So, I would say they've done really good. Happy 19th, LOTRO. I always thought LOTRO and DDO shared a 20th anniversary. Nope. It looks like LOTRO came out
Good day.
just a little bit after DDO. And good afternoon, Bob Chester. Happy Thursday to you. Now I need to go to Hobbiton, which we can definitely do. But yes, happy 19th anniversary indeed. And while I must say the player base is smaller than it was when I started playing, I would say it's a pretty dedicated player base. And with the game being pretty free to play until you reach level 95, albeit with a few quality of life constrictions, I'd say it's worth trying if you haven't. Or maybe try coming back if it's been a very long time. You say you're currently lost in the King's Forest outside of Cormier, and did I say that right? It's Cormier and DDO. Nice. And happy 20th anniversary to DDO. They're very niche games, both of them. They have very dedicated player bases. This is the one I need to talk to right here. Excuse me, sir.
At least you will help me, won't you?
No, we don't want to do that one.
I shall simply go mad.
There we go. Participate in anniversary festival activities.
Ribbons? Lists? What does it all mean? I shall simply go mad.
Okay. Got the festival stuff there. And I can remove that from the list. Well, I could if this wasn't in the way. All right, 1 second. UI setting. That is the mini map I'm wanting to change the setting for. Dressing room, fellowship, HUD, map. Okay, that didn't seem to do anything. Alright, maybe I should change the quest tracker instead. Quest bestow, quest action, quest tracker. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Maybe not quite that small. Put that down there. I had some issues with LOTRO this morning. A pretty strange issue, to be certain. The game didn't necessarily crash on me, but worse, it caused my whole computer to reboot twice. And then, after I got that fixed up, then it decided that I hadn't ever logged into the LOTRO launcher, so I had to put in all my credentials again. Very fun stuff. Fun stuff indeed. That's better. I mean, mini-map is still big, but at least things are where they belong again. But yeah, it set up a chain of tech events today that have been just so much fun. Hello, you.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Our first delivery is at Farron's Court at Farron's Hall. But yeah, from LOTRO crashing my computer out, I then have an issue with Discord not working. So I tried to open up the Discord page and I just get a blank screen. I've had my stream crash on me once this morning. I've had, what else? There was another tech. Oh yes, I'm having issues with the YouTube backend. So loads and loads of fun things.
Hello there.
But we will power through them all. And then I will sort out the problems afterwards. Okay, so we need to talk to this fine dwarf over here.
Well met.
And we are delivering a shield to him.
Might you lend me an ear?
And we're picking up a lucky goat's horn that needs to get delivered to Thorn's Hall Inn. You know, the sad thing is that sometime in the Fourth Age, the dwarves disappeared from Middle-earth. Not all at once, not instantly, but slowly over time. They dwindled until there were no more of them. So I think it's very sad.
What do you want?
Alright, we have delivered one goat horn. And now we need to pick
Might you
up
lend me an ear?
a pint of ale to deliver to Bree. But I can only imagine, sometime in the great future, some men coming across elven ruins or dwarven ruins, or perhaps they discover the remnants of a hobbit village. And they've forgotten all these races. What would they think of these places? Can you imagine the tales they would tell themselves? Would they believe that they were part of the stories of old, or would they just cast that off as myths and fairy tales? Kind of interesting.
Well met.
Alright, to Bree, good sir, thank you. I just like to think about that. Because you know, it doesn't take that long for humans to forget things. Sometimes as little as a couple of generations. But sometimes 500-600 years. Depends on how important the thing was at the moment. I got a title, huh? Illuminator. Ooh, I like that title. Hold on, I want that. Okay, now she can be known as Medrielle, Illuminator. I like that. Well, we're riding this way. Oh, I guess I didn't miss. Ah, yes, I did. There's a fireworks spot right there. Somebody's excited about that. Another fireworks spot. And here's
Greetings,
the
friend.
guy that we need to deliver the beer to. Now, he will
Hello,
have
friend.
us go
Could you help me with
to
something?
Combe next, but before we do that, we're going to wrap up a couple quests here. Come back here. Okay, got one envelope. You know, I even went to the broker's office before the stream started, just in the slightest chance that they had changed their mind and opened up the Rivendell housing. But no, they haven't even put the Rivendell housing broker in yet. So, boo. I mean, I understand. Apparently they have some issues to iron out first. But still, boo. I really was looking forward to seeing the Rivendell housing for the first time. Because I've not spoiled myself by going to, like, Bull Roar to look at it. Or even really looked at it in any videos. We need... Oh, I guess we finished that one. Okay. We just have to turn it in. And we have 2 envelopes so far. Good afternoon, Miss Bella. Welcome, Story Mai and Bob Jester. Good afternoon, Elle. Welcome back. Oh, and just to let everybody know who's watching, I know that I usually post a video for Miss Medrielle on Thursday. But because we are doing this special stream to celebrate 19 years of LOTRO, we will not therefore be having a video as well. So this will stand in place of Miss Medrielle's usual Thursday video. I hope y'all don't mind. We'll get back to the normal questing in Rohan next week. Well, actually, we might not be doing the questing in Rohan next week. Especially if the housing is going to be available next week. Next week, we may be taking a look at Rivendell housing. Like I said, I have not spoiled myself, so I don't know what it looks like yet. I do apparently have a number of mithril coins and housing coins. If it's enough to buy a house, I'm not 100% certain. I hope it will be. You mind? Pick it up. Thank you. Since there's so many people doing these quests today, it's a little harder than usual to find my envelopes. And I will not complain about that because I'm happy to see so many people doing the quest. You know? The festival definitely brings out the majority of the community. Okay, you're trying to catch that one. I will leave you be. I will leave you be with it. Alright. Okay, I could have done without the unwanted message. That's literally what that's called. You get a chance at finding them in the envelopes. Unwanted message. It's like, okay. You also occasionally find love notes in them. A grant, a toast, emote. I don't think any of my characters on this account don't have that. I'll send it to Marceline, see if she needs it. If not, I can toss it, because I can't, like, put it on the auction house. It's bound to account. Can't send it to Thorman, because it's bound to account. So, aside from having a character that doesn't have it yet, pretty useless. Used to be that you could get this horse out from this festival. The Lost Steed. In fact, one of my very first special horses in the game was that steed. Very nice one. Oh, another unwanted message. Okay. Alright, we've got 5 of 6 invitations. Now, if you're really of a mind, and say you don't want to have to go through and catch these messages for a couple of days, you can keep gathering the messages so long as you've not found 6 invitations. And then, if you have any left over, you can hold on to them, and then the next day you can just open them up. I usually try to catch an extra stack or 2. That way at least I have 2, maybe 3 days worth of the envelope stack stored up. Just makes things a little easier. Have these 17 years felt particularly short or long to you? Personally, my perception can't fully distinguish, so it's constantly shifts. It actually, I would agree with you on that. It does shift between the two. Sometimes it feels like it was just yesterday that I started playing, and sometimes it just feels like I've been playing for 100 years. You know? Either way, I certainly don't regret playing the game. I've met a lot of lovely people over the years playing it. You know, many of them have come and gone, because people do move on. Some I still speak to this day. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun in the game. I've enjoyed exploring all the corners of Middle Earth, or at least their imagining of it. And I have to admit, they did a relatively decent job of staying fairly close to lore. Not perfect, not all the time. I mean, I am playing a rune keeper. That would probably not have been a common occurrence in Tolkien's world. Then there's the Bjarning. We can say a lot of things about the Bjarning. It is definitely not lore friendly. And it's like, but Miss Bella, Bjarn exists, and Grimbjorn. And I say, yes, they do, and they were skin changers. But, as far as we know, in Tolkien's writing, they were the only skin changers. Most of the Bjarnings were just men from other lands who joined Bjarning's tribe because they wanted to live as free men. They were not skin changers. And on the same token, the lore master probably wouldn't be wholly lore accurate either. Again, you know, all that magic stuff. Maybe if they had just stuck with the taming and summoning of animals. But no, they had to throw in some lightning and all that fun stuff. Which, I'll admit, is fun stuff. You have to go. Have a great day. Thank you. You too, Bob. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And maybe I am prattling on a little. But the short of it is, despite a few things, we did good. So, how many have I managed to pick up now? 18. Let's pick up at least 2 more. Maybe 3 more. But yeah, a certain giant media company could have taken a few clues from the game and created a show that was a lot more lore accurate while still maybe adding in the things they wanted to add. Right, that is plenty. Or, well, if you're going to respawn, I will take you again. Okay, that is plenty. Right, so we've got that done, and we have 22 set aside for the next couple of sessions.
Greetings.
We'll turn that in. And how many anniversary tokens I have? 62. Still kind of wish they could have afforded the graphical updates. I feel like people take a look at the old graphics and then they decide that the game isn't worth it because the graphics are old. Companies like theirs specifically disqualify any applicants who love, respect, or even know the source material. They're notorious for this practice. Yeah, you know the company I'm talking about, and you're absolutely right. We'll turn that in. We're at 5 of 7 anniversary quests for the day. We need to go to Combe to deliver the next one. The next 2, actually. The next 2 get delivered at Combe. Well, that's because they are acting in a Marxist manner, and they want to change things to suit their own vision. And they're not satisfied with just doing that. They want to erase what was before so that their vision is the only thing that remains. Much like in 1984.
What can I do for you?
Okay, and we have delivered a delicate bracelet. Seems like the guy in Bree might have a slight fondness for this lady if he is delivering delicate bracelets to her.
Stay a moment.
Now she'd like us to deliver some pastries to the constable. Well, the constable is right over here.
Hello there.
And he is over the moon about getting free food as he immediately chows down.
Might I speak with you a moment?
Now we need to go to Mickle Delving and deliver a wood carving to Esmeralda. So apparently he has either friends with Miss Esmeralda Burroughs, or he might be a little fond of her. I have not decided which. But from here,
What do you need?
I can go to Mickle Delving. Oh, and this loop, we can only do it once every 3 days. But on the days we can do it, it makes doing the 7 quests for the day all that much easier. Now, I need to go to the tavern here. Oh, and that house up there, for those of you who don't know, that is the Matham house. That's where the hobbits, I guess the closest thing I could say is it's something like a museum. They keep all these rare curiosities that they come across. They try, but they can't accept that phantoms are far more tenacious and numerous. It will be their material that fades into oblivion. One could only hope, because there are certain things that were just bad enough they shouldn't.
Good day.
They should only exist as a cautionary tale, let's put it that way. So she was very, very happy to get the scroll carving from Constable Underhill. And now she
Stay and have some tea.
would like us to deliver a hammer to Dudo Chud in Hobbiton, which takes us right back around to where we started. So I'm going to be lazy. I mean, I could just ride a horse there. It's not that far, but I'm going to be lazy and take the stable.
Hello there.
And we need to go to Hobbiton, please. And thank you. I ought to grab some stables while I'm up this way. I have precious few stables. I don't think I've even been into the other part of the Hobbit area on this character. Not Lindleby. Hold on. The Yondershire. I don't think I've been to the Yondershire on her. We might do that once we're done. Maybe.
Good day.
And we have delivered 1 hammer. And with that, we have our 7 quests for the day. So we can go turn that in at the party tree. And like I said, I can only do that loop once every 3 days. I don't know why they didn't let us do that daily. It just makes getting the daily quests done that much easier. No clue. Okay. Special celebration year 19.
I've been put up to a cruel joke.
I don't know. I mean, I've never seen this before, but all right, let's see what this is about. Speak with the hooded stranger at the Prancing Pony for fresh adventures to journey on during the anniversary festival activities. So we need to go to the Prancing Pony and talk to this hooded stranger. Don't know who the heck he is, or she, but we're gonna go find out, because that's a new thing. And we have to at least check out new things. Also, we ought to stop by and see
Hello there.
if we can pick up anything from the festival vendor. And it might be, I don't know if it's late enough yet for the fireworks display.
Good day.
I think we'll be keeping this outfit on this Medrielle for a while, because I'm just really liking it. Can you load in the horses here, please? Thank you. There we go. Boy, that was some lag. You can definitely tell when a festival has started, because the lag gets outrageous. Before I forget, is there a particular time you want to wrap stream or just play by ear? I would like to maybe not make it more than, say, 2-ish hours. So if it looks like things are pretty much done and it's been at least 2 hours past, then yeah, give me a tap. Alright, not time to do the fireworks yet. Oh, somebody's got... Somebody's got a steed with some jingly bells on it. See, I think the Wausau steed has jingly bells on it, doesn't it? Or is that just the Jester steed? Yeah, it's the steed of the Jester I was thinking of. Before we go find this hooded stranger, let's talk to this gentleman here.
I am at your service.
We're up to 71 tokens. We have plenty enough for that steed. Or we could get the War Steed cosmetics. That would be 60. I would leave me with 11. I'd have to do a couple more festivals to get the rest of them for the steed. Or I could get the steed and have to do a couple more festivals to get... You know, let's do the steed first. Alright. So we have learned a new steed. I think that's pretty much the only thing we're going to get at the moment. So, let's go. No. No. Ah. You'd think I would know this better. Skills. Go down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Oh, mounts. Yeah, that would help. And there's our new steed right there. So I need to unlock the quick slot bar. I need to pick one of these things to take out. Whimsical Steed, Wausau, Elf Ambassador, Steed of Rivendell, Prized Rivendell Horse, Prized Galadrim Horse. We'll remove the Mushroom Hound. And we'll put the quintessential steed right there. Lock the bar back so we're not throwing skills off in the middle of battle. Okay. There's the steed. It's a very nice looking steed. Aren't you pretty? You're a pretty girl. What's your name? Essence. I think we'll leave that. Now we come to the prancing pony. And now we need to look for the hooded stranger. Very festive, yes. Ah, hooded stranger, right here. Holy smokes! But it does specify we need to complete certain missions. Evil in the Ruins, Arcs of Nanwathran, Fortress of Olnathron, and Orc Thieves. Let's start with the Arcs of
Will you
Nanwathran.
give me a moment of your time, friend?
Yeah, that's a lot of missions. The Elf Lord Gildor Ingorian of House of Finrod begs your aid, Medrielle. He is worried for Lyn Gileath, a small elven village in the North Downs, has recently weathered an attack by stone trolls that has left them short on food and supplies. They have yet to recover and have recently learned that Arcs in Nanwathran will soon move against them. Scouts report that these Arcs are being led by a great Uruk of Angmar named Druchord. Perhaps if this Uruk were slain, Lyn Gileath would be spared further ruin. Alright. No twist. Okay. So it is an instance. Enter the Orc camp. Gloomfang ain't in a good mood today. Steer clear of the Packmaster, too. Alright. The Chagkrip Arcs are bolstered by corrupt altars. We'll take care of that. Okay, so we need to go this way. I like a good mission or two. And apparently these can only be done during the festival. So, we're certainly going to be having some fun. Oh, and yes, we get steel tokens from killing things during this festival, which we can use for other things. A Warg Ravager. I was going to say, there has to be more orcs here. The Torcrit Packmaster has been defeated. Okay. Gloomfang has been defeated. So all we have left to do now is defeat or destroy altars. And not that way. You cannot defeat me, as I stomp him into the ground. There's another altar there. Oh, two of them up here. Alright, good. You just got a good lap looking up if there are any holidays on May 17th. The buttload of holidays coinciding on that one day is hilarious. I believe one of them is sometimes Mother's Day, isn't it? When it falls on a Sunday. I know Mother's Day sometimes falls on my birthday, when my birthday's on Sunday. Defeat through card. Oh! Well, hello. Oh, you absolute troglodyte. Okay. Talk to the hooded stranger at the prancing pony. Oh, what? Where were you when I was doing all this stuff, huh? Hill Marsland. Ah, you have done it. I heard wails of the orcs from the village. You have seen to the safety of Lingilioth, and for this you have my thanks. This year it's Stepmother's Day, which is 1 week after Mother's Day. Okay, that's fair enough. Laggy, laggy, laggy. That's why everybody's standing here. They're doing missions.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Your actions have done much to protect the elves of Lingilioth from further attacks, and likely spare Trestlebridge from their wrath as well. You have truly made a difference for the people of the North Downs. We have completed 1 of 15 missions. So if we do 15 missions, we get what for a reward? We get a mission bonus box, enhancement runes, moats, actually worth doing. Speaking of holidays and events, did you know there's a day where fish rain from a certain town's skies? No, I didn't, but did you know that in Louisiana we have a festival for just about everything? We even have one for frogs. Now, we need to do Evil in the Ruins, the Fortress of Olnathron, or Orc Thieves. Which one shall we do next? Let's do Orc Thieves. And where's that taking
friend.
place at?
Will you lend me your ear?
Midgewater. Go to their encampment at Bleak Rift within Midgewater Pass. Okay. This one should be fun. I forgot to check and see what the special was on this one. And this is Bleak Rift. Oh, okay, I know where this is. This is the place we go for, this is a place we go for quests early on in Lone Lands. We need to recover Canvey's Flow, collect battered lockboxes, defeat War Master Urzor. Oh, that's the same thing, exact same thing we have to do for the quest. Oh. I know exactly what I'm doing here. Okay. This is literally the exact same quest we get from Candy. It's called Lluvia de Pese. Did I say that right? Lluvia de Pese? And it happens yearly in Yarrow, Honduras. That's kind of interesting. All right. No. I have to figure out which one of my skills. Healing. Ah. Removes wound, fear, poison, and disease. So that's the one. Are my bags overflowing right now? Yeah, they sure as heck are. Usually in instances, they don't do that. Have I finished all the dailies? Except for the fireworks display itself, because it wasn't nighttime yet. Right now I'm working on the missions. So we have some missions we can do for the festival. And one of them, it just so happens to be the early on quest chain from Candace in the Weather Hills. And by the way, good afternoon, PK. Happy Thursday to you. We got 6 boxes. I need 2 more. White hand war chief. Where's our dude? He's usually here. He's usually there. You're wondering why the mobs are at my level? Yeah. That's why the mobs are at my level. I must have missed a box down below. Dang it! Okay. Ah. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they chose to do this as one of the missions. I mean, if you've never played the game before, you wouldn't recognize it. But for those of us who've played a while, we know exactly what it is. Almost too much? Maybe. It can be you know what? It can be overwhelming. I will give you that. I would say, for me though, I find keeping track of the festival quests in LOTRO much easier to do than trying to figure out the festivals in Guild Wars 2. I'm still having a hard time with that one. Ah, there he is, finally. Excuse me. Come here and get your butt whooping. Okay. How long do they give you to complete everything? Festivals are usually run about 3 weeks to a month. So, a decent amount of time. And Candace comes to collect us. Hello, Candace. My poor dear sweet Candace. I can never look at Candace the same again. You wish the sales were better? So do I. I wish more people would try out Lord of the Rings Online. But like I was saying earlier, unfortunately, the graphics do hold a lot of people back from
Hail, friend.
trying it. And while I understand that it would have cost them a boatload of money to update the graphics, it still doesn't make me a little sad that they weren't able to do it. You know? Now, it says I need to do Evil in the Ruins or the Fortress of Alnathron. Let's see this fortress. You still get terrible hitching on the 64-bit servers. I haven't
Can I
gotten
speak with you a moment?
much of that lately. Oh, Alnathron, Fields of Fornos. Okay. We'll do that one next. I think they picked stuff that was kind of early on in the story so that even newer people could kind of experience it. Noxious burning idols spread clouds of corruption throughout the fortress. I'll be honest, I don't spend a whole lot of quality time at this one. So I don't know it quite as well as some areas. So there's 6 of those to destroy. Oathbreaker Chieftain. Of course, the fun thing about these missions is that it does encourage you to do some killing stuff, which means you have a chance of getting steel tokens. So that falls under landscape, I believe. Other. I have 51 steel tokens. Not bad. Not bad. We need to go up that way. I do kind of like that they made it kind of new player friendly for these missions. Now I'm wondering if I didn't already have this particular deed done, if this would count for the North Down deeds. And now that I'm thinking about what you said, I think that 64-bit servers might have helped some people, but they might have hurt more players than they helped. So we can't go that way. The game ran smoother when it was on 30-bit for you. Yeah, I think my friend Gus might have the same issue, but Gus never really cared for the combat in the game. He's not a huge fan of tab target combat. Defeat the Fell Spirit Alnathron. We have to find Alnathron, which I'm almost guarantee is at that spot that had the green smog. All ghosts supposedly have unfinished business. Apparently, theirs is getting sent packing by a dummy mommy. There it is. So that's Alnathron. She is... the Dunedain cannot withstand the might of the dead, and neither can you. You will all die, and this land will be covered in our fell shadows. Yeah, I was gonna say, quit talking and start fighting. Alright. I didn't even have to put down a rune stone for that. Okay. LOTRO does not take advantage of CPU multi-threading, which is the biggest issue. See, I don't know a whole ton about the back end of LOTRO, but I can see where that could be the case. Maybe before I do anything else, I should empty my bags because, oh my god, they are so over full right now. Holy smokes. Guess we're gonna go talk to Barleyman real quick. Yeah, the bags are a mess. They are a whole mess right now. I need to spend some time to clean them out. I just haven't had a chance to yet. Uh, That's right, I was trying to decide whether or not I wanted to use that. I'll have to look at those later. And that. Was there any particular reason I was keeping this? Oh, that's right, for the looks of it. Okay. Oh wait, no. I definitely want to send that to Thormern. Split runes. Want to send that to Thormern. Where did the cloak come from? I want to say it was a quest, but I don't recall which one. Honor regained. It could have been one of Horn's quests. So likely Rohan or Vanguard, maybe? Because it's in Vanguard we first meet Horn. I could be wrong, though. I might have to look that piece up. Yeah, my bags are still a whole mess. Holy smokes. Oh, that wasn't for me. She's a jeweler. And she can't do that one right now anyway. Alright. Let's send a mail to Thormern, because a few of these items are for him. That's his. That's his. That's his. That's his. That's for him. That's for him. Ooh, balag. Balag, balag, balag. I can send some stuff to Marceline. I'll send that to her. That helped a tiny bit. Now, how am I getting some captain sword? I can break that. That'll save me one space. I need to sort out my vault so I can put some stuff away. That's what I need to do. That also goes to Marceline. That helped a little. I'm still trying to figure out where I got this. Sealed Captain Sword of the Third Age. Find on equip. That's old. That's pre-legendary update item. Why would I have gotten that as a drop? Apparently there's something about the loot pool for these missions that's dropping old legendary items. Can't even use it. Not just because she's a roomkeeper, literally cannot use
Hail,
it.
friend, and well met.
Contains a surprise Tome of the Overgrown Bog Lurker. Okay. Oh, bite. A Hat of Shame. The Fashion Maven has deemed you the worst dressed in all of Middle Earth. Oh, bite me. Wait, what's this thing look like? Oh my, it's literally a bag over your face. Or, at the very least, a burlap sack. Oh my god. Oh, that's so goofy. That's just so stinking goofy. Alright. I need to get up for one quick second. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Nicholas, you say, did I hear Stranger Things got revived? No, I didn't. I thought they had finished I thought they had finished that. Didn't that end? Also, on a happy note, I was scrolling through my, yeah, but it's getting a spin-off animated series. After they fork the ending like that, they're going to get a spin-off series. Okay. Tales from 85, huh? That should be interesting. Somebody named their character Halberth. Okay. On happier news in the gaming community, I was scrolling through my feed a day or two ago, and I happened to notice a video from somebody I had not seen in almost 2 years, or maybe a little over 2 years. One of my favorite Lord of the Rings Online content creators has finally returned. Louis 7 is back. I was like stun-locked. So we need to do Evil in the Ruins. Okay,
Hello,
we could
friend.
do that.
Could you help me with something?
And that one is in Nandaloo. Oh, that one? Okay, we'll do it. But apparently he's been away for a couple of reasons. One, he says he did not intend to be away so long. Oh yeah, he has not done anything in 2 years now. He just, from one day to the next, he just kind of dropped off. Well, he did put up a video saying why he was gone, but the long and short of it, one, his work schedule changed. I think he got some new work, and it left him less time to do content. And two, he got married. So, there is that. But he is returning. In fact, one of his recent videos, or his video after his explanation as to why he left, he was playing Enshrouded. So, he's actually delving into some of the survival games, which I'm not surprised. It seems like a lot of people who are into MMOs are migrating somewhat towards survival games like Valheim and Shrouded, Return to Moria. Probably going to be a lot of MMO players that are going to gravitate towards Windrose. I'm sure there are a few MMO enjoyers that have played Palworld, because in some ways that those games have what we've been looking for. The industry is pushing survival games, so it makes sense. True, although I've been playing survival games since before the industry was really pushing them. Yeah, I don't know my way around Nandaloo incredibly well, but we're here. Oh wait, Nandaloo is the one near, this is the one near Oscarus. I know it a little better than I thought. Okay. Yeah, I think just in general, the survival games kind of scratch that itch because most of them are co-op. So you get to play with anywhere between 4 to 8 people, which is you know, not MMO size, but it's playing with other people. It's got good combat, usually an interesting open world to explore. Sometimes they have quests, like Enshrouded has quests. Alright, so I need to kill 8 war singers and collect things from them. Oh good, and we've leveled up. Now what is shooting at me? You! Excuse me, no pointy things in my back, thank you. Ultima Online was the first make-your-own fun, massive online game. I can see that. I've never played it myself, but I could definitely see it. Hell yeah, good old MMO. Good afternoon. I don't know why Steam isn't, or not Steam, YouTube isn't showing your chats, but good afternoon, Zal. Kyria Winter. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you're doing good. So we have 3 valuables collected from singers. And I guess if I needed the deed for here, I'd be getting it. I'm assuming, since this technically takes place in the Lone Lands, we'd be getting the deed. Excuse me. No. Keep that to yourself. It's my measuring stick for a game, whether or not there's enough freedom to make your own fun. Yeah, and I think that's what a lot of the survival games have offered. Just a lot of freedom. In fact, there's a little game called Salt 2. And it's not, you know, it's low poly graphics. But you play as a pirate. You get to build your own ship. You do have like some quests that you can pick up from various islands, but it's mostly go do things in whatever order you wish. You know? Oh, the gaunt war singer is taking a nap over here. Literally taking a nap. Well, dude, you're about to be taking a dirt nap, okay? Which is where you belong. There. Is that another war? No, that's a gaunt protector. Darn it. Well, we're killing you anyway. Okay, we are missing 2 war singers. I'd say from the looks of things, we either have respawn or we missed some stuff down below. If it wasn't so dark, we could look over that way and see Oscaroo. See, Dommy Mommy. They couldn't wait to get down on their knees for you. Oh, I'm probably too nice to be a Dommy Mommy. Oh, you want to meet the real Dommy Mommy in this game. Okay, this is just silly. There's a Wii controller where you stick the regular thing into a baby plug. And I mean a human baby. What the actual heck? But there's a real Dommy Mommy in this game. Her name's Amarthya. The Spider Queen? No. The Champion of Angmar. Oh. And you're never too old to be a dummy mommy. I thought it was too nice to be a dummy mommy. There's a difference. Okay, I am missing 1 valuable. The actual heck. What did I miss? When you get the chance, make sure to Google babysitting mama Wii remote. Am I sure I actually want to do that? I mean, am I sure I actually want to do that? Derp. I'm missing someone in here. I'm pretty sure I've crawled through this whole thing. But if I don't get this last... Nothing out here. I don't get this last valuable, I can't progress. It looks so silly. You'll get a good laugh from it. It's apparently part of the Cooking Mama franchise. Really? Okay. You know, while we're thinking about it, let's take a look. Hold on. So, I'm going to look up not the one you're talking about, but I just mentioned Amarthiel. So, okay. This is Amarthiel. That is Amarthiel.